So without wasting our time, let's jump into today's lesson. So I'm going to create new file, name let's say youtube.html. Don't forget to always save with .html. That is to tell the computer that the code you are trying to write is HTML. So I'll press OK. So here is my page. So let me start the code. So the idea is you will use what HTML to create the buttons, and you will use CSS to style the button. So let's start with the subscribe button. Open bracket, sorry. So subscribe button. So I love to space my code like this. The reason is because it will be easily accessible. Maybe you have error or mistake somewhere, it will be easily accessible. And the reason why I can do it like this is because well, space are not like so compulsory. You can do it like this, and you can also do it like this. So it's better you should do it like this, so your code will be neat and it will be easily accessible if there's error and all those stuff. So let's start with subscribe button. So I'll be typing subscribe subscribe. So the idea is I'll use what HTML to create what the code, and I'll use CSS to style it. So I'll be teaching you CSS in this same course. So now if you want to code any CSS, all the CSS code is normally inside a an HTML element called style. Do you understand? CSS always, all the CSS property, like any CSS you want to write in this code, must be inside this element called style. So it means you are this style, it means the CSS property of this code. So now how do you code CSS? You start with dot this this. So all your code should be inside this box. All your code should be inside this box. Just follow the format carefully, you will get it. You create a style. Inside that style you press dot this. So inside you have your code. So but um in the context of this code, I'll be introducing one attribute called class. So this class, it is just to target a specific button, that okay I want to style only what this button, instead of making the style appear in all the code. I will repeat, this class element is to target a button. Maybe I want this design to apply in only this subscribe button. What will I do? I will just what put the style. I will just target the button. So how do you do that? You go to the opening tag of the button, you space it, you press class equals to equals to class equals to double quote. So inside that double quote, let's say the name our class is what subscribe. Let's just put subscribe uh, subscribe. So I'll come here, this dot, I'll come here, I'll press subscribe. So now I'll press subscribe. So now I've told the server or the computer that this style should only apply to what the class that I targeted. Shey you get. So now let's start styling the subscribe button. So the first thing is color, 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 color. What is the color there? I think black, black, black. Make sure you put this semicolon. It is important. Color, black, color, black. Background color, background color, background color, red. Sorry. Background color, red. So let's save this guy here. Let's save. Sorry. Let's save inside this. So this file have been saved. Let's go to where we view our code. So I'll go to file. I'm going to file document. So this is the code here. This is the code here. So this is the code here. Oh, I think there's error somewhere. I'm going back to check it. So that's one thing about you just have to do try and error. If there's error, you go back. Let's go back and configure where the error is coming from. So I'm going back. I'm going back. Um, so I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm trying to check where my so I'm coming. Okay, my style is not spelled well. So style is STYLE. So I did not spell it well. I think that's where the error is coming from. Yes, yes, that's where the error is coming from. So let me target that class back. Subscribe. See, HTML is not that easy. So you just have to know, I'll make mistakes. So where is the mistake coming from? So let's go back to color. Color color is black. Don't forget color, black. Black. And the what, the background color, the background color will be what, will be red. So let's save and check our code. Save. Let's go back to our code and refresh. Let's go back to our code and refresh. um yes, can you see it? Can you see it? I'm coming. Let me go change this to a desktop file. So can you see it? So this is it here. So the let's go back to our code. So another thing is that um the the height, the height this is how tall you want your buttons to be. Let's check um let's check 20 p let's check 20 pixels. You be wondering what's 20 px. um 20 pixels, this means this is just the standard unit of measurement. Pixel is the standard unit of measurement. So in the tech world, pixel, standard unit of measurement. You can research more on that pixel. So let's check the width, how fat you want it to be, or anyhow, how fat you want it to be, double column and stuff. So let's say this is 30 px. So let's go back to our code. Let's go back to our code. Save. Let's go back to our code. Let's go back to our code. So I think this is too big. I think this is too big. So I'm coming. So let's go to another cursor. 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 Let's put pointer. Pointer. What again? What again? Border radius. Border radius. None. Let's move. So there's another property I want you to know, which it is called padding. That is the spacing inside a button. So I'll be doing padding top, padding, padding top, padding top, padding top. Let's say let's say 1 px or two. Let's say 2 px, 2 pixel. Let's say 2 pixel. Let me see. You see the difference. Yes. So it has changed. So let's say margin bottom to 2px, padding bottom, padding bottom, same 2px, 2px, save, padding left, let's say 8px. So one thing about all these values is that um the more you work with values, you know how big and how, you understand, it's, you can't get precise value. And one thing about css I need you to know is that anything you are finding difficult, you can search it. I'll show you example. I'll show you some. Let's say 8 pixels, 8 pixels. So let's go back to our code. Let me show you something. I'll press plus, I'll go to Google. I want to ask Google question. I'll ask Google css property. I think this is what we're looking for. We'll go to width, and we'll put fit content. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. So we'll go to width and press fit content. Let's go back to our code. So let's go back to width, fit content. So let's save and check if it. Uh, I think the property is working. So this is it here. So it has fitting. It has fitting. So we have our subscribe button. We have our subscribe button. So let's go to the next one, which is what? subscribe, tweet and join. I'm coming. Let me go to the I'm coming. Okay, in short. So we have subscribe, join, and tweet. So, okay, I think that subscribe is white, color white. So let me change the color to white. Yes, let me change the color to white. White. So I've changed the color. So now the idea is what? Use what? Use HTML to create the button and use CSS to style the button. So I'm going to the next one. I want to create what? The join button. The join button. Sorry, sorry. Button. Sorry. Button. Inside that button we have what? The join button. We have the join button. See. So looking at our code, so we have the join button ready. We have the join button ready. So now what are we supposed to do? We have to style what? This join button. Let's style the join button. So now I'm going to target the class of this join button also to what? To make the style apply for only the join button. And what is the attribute we target? We use class. Class equals to double quotes, and inside let's put join. So we'll not be confused. Join. Sorry. Let's put join. So now let's go. So the style is also, you look at this now. All my css is inside this element called style. So you can't just come here and put your style. It will not work. All your css property must be inside this element called style, in this format. So let me write the join button to that class target that class. So inside this bracket, let me start. So the join button, the background, the color, sorry, the color is what? Is white. Is it white? The color for join button is blue, or let's say purple. Purple. Let's say purple or blue. So the what I like about this CSS is that it has a feature to select color. Look at this now. It has a color picker. So you pick what you want. Purple, right? So let me pick color. I think this is okay. This is okay. It's pretty good. So background color, background color, background dash color, background color. Let's say white. So we have our white. So what again? Let's say cursor, cursor, point cursor. We use pointer, cursor. Or let's leave that one. It is not that necessary. What again? Let's check the code. Let me see. Let's check the code. Let's see. So this is the code here. I think we're already getting something close to what we can see there. um 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 so look at this. So now another thing I want you to know is that there is a property called margin. That is what it is, spacing outside a button. So here let's put margin right, margin right, margin right, right. So this margin right, let's put 8 pixels and save. You see the difference. Margin right. So I think this is pretty good. This is pretty good. So we'll go to Google again. We'll ask question. So I don't think you have to cram all these things. The more you work with it, the more it stinks, it sticks to your brain. So I don't think you should be cramming. You can just ask the Google, okay, CSS property for removing border. Okay, so I think this is the property here. So you put border none, border. This is the property here, border none. So let's go to our code. You can see Google is also helpful. Border none, none. So same applies to this, border, border none, none. So if you come here to this if you come here, if you look at this place, if you come here, look as if we have something like curve. It is not that straight. We have something curved. So let's check border radius. The property for that is called border radius. So let's go to border radius, border radius. So there are plenty CSS properties. So you just, the more you work with them, the easier it gets. So you can also use Google. You can use Google to ask any question. Use Google. Border radius. So let me put 2 pixels. Let me put 2 pixels. Save. So let's go to our code. Let's go to our code. Let's go to our code. So you will not be able to see this because the background color is what? The background color is white. So I think we are going to remove this. You understand? We are not going to see that border because what? The background color is white. And so let's go back. I think this is good. I think this is good. Manageable, manageable. So let's go to the third one. Let's go to the third one, which is which is tweet. Let's go to the third one. Don't forget, the idea is you use HTML to create a button and you use what? CSS to style the button. So let's create a button for tweet. So this is called tweet. Tweet. So now let's start creating the CSS property for this. So go to class equals to class equals to double quote, double quote. So inside this class, let's put sweet, and inside this style element, we create another OSM for the tweet. Let's write tweet. So here we are targeting the tweet button. So this means this design now, this CSS property will be applied for only the tweet button. So let's go to the color. The color is white. 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 Background color. Background color. Background color is blue, but not that blue. So we use our color picker to get actual. We use our color picker to get actual value. So I think we have something like this. I don't know. I don't know. So I think this is good. I think this is good. So what again? What again? We have the border. We have the border to none. None. Border none. So border radius. Border radius. Border radius. Let's see. Border radius. Let's see. 30 pixels. Let's check. Um, what again? I think this color is somehow deep. Let's adjust the color. Let's adjust the color. So we have something like this is okay. Let's check. Let's save and check. So always make sure you save. Nah, this is off. This is off. 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 Let me save. Let me just leave that blue. We'll manage a color like that. Blue. And the tweet, the first letter is capital, so I'll come here and change it to what? To capital letter T here. So it changes. Capital letter T. Capital letter T. Change it. Save. So that's it. So what else should we add? What else should we add? What else should we add? Let's just add margin. Let's add margin. Margin right. Margin right. Margin right. 8 pixels. 8 pixels. So let's go back to the code. Um, I think this is close to what we have here. So it's manageable. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.